Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Subscribe to Wise Elders Stories channel for more valuable insights. Did you know that 78% of women over 60 feel their wardrobe doesn't reflect their true selves? After 25 years of styling mature women, I've witnessed how the wrong prints can make you feel invisible rather than vibrant. Just last month, Barbara, a 65-year-old client from Boston, brought in a closet full of clothes but expressed that nothing makes her feel like herself anymore. The truth is, your style shouldn't fade with age. Today, I'll share 7 prints that might be aging you and, more importantly, what to wear instead. These aren't just fashion rules or practical solutions that have transformed the confidence of countless women. After these tips, you'll never second-guess your print choices again. Before we dive in, I'd love to know which city you're watching from. Drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more style wisdom that resonates with real women like us. Now, let's start with the most surprising print that might be working against you: thin horizontal stripes. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother from Denver approached me, expressing her frustration about her beloved striped shirts. She held up a closet full of thin striped tops, reminiscing about her love for nautical styles. However, she felt that lately, they just didn't look right anymore. Like many women over 60, Margaret was facing a common style challenge that is quite simple to address. After years of experience with mature women, I've observed that those very thin horizontal stripes, particularly in high-contrast colors like black and white or navy and white, can often be unflattering. As we grow older, there are certain patterns that become all too familiar, those slim, closely spaced stripes that seem to adorn everything from t-shirts to sweaters. While they may appear sharp and appealing on the hanger, they can create a visual effect that flattens our natural curves and draws attention to areas we might prefer to downplay. The explanation is straightforward, yet it's often overlooked by fashion publications. As our bodies age, their proportions naturally shift, and these thin stripes can highlight these changes in ways that may not leave us feeling our most confident. Additionally, when stripes are tightly packed, they can produce a disorienting effect that is not only unappealing but can also cause eye strain for both the person wearing them and those nearby. However, there's a silver lining, and I enjoy sharing this insight with my clients. You don't need to abandon stripes altogether. The secret lies in selecting the appropriate style. Instead of opting for those narrow, chaotic stripes, choose wider, more spaced-out alternatives. I assisted Margaret in finding a stunning navy and cream-striped boat neck top with stripes approximately an inch wide, and the transformation was astonishing. I feel sophisticated again, she beamed. Not like I'm trying to wear my daughter's clothes. Let me share some practical styling tips that work wonderfully for women our age. For a polished look, pair a wider striped top with solid colored pants or a skirt in a complementary neutral shade. Navy stripes work beautifully with khaki pants or a simple white skirt. For summer, add a solid colored blazer or cardigan in a coordinating color, and you've got an outfit that works for lunch with friends or an afternoon with the grandkids. Remember, the goal isn't to embrace the opportunity to shine in outfits that boost your confidence. One of my go-to tips is to experiment with angled or diagonal stripes, as they can create a beautiful elongating effect. Margaret has become a fan of her diagonal striped wrap top, claiming it consistently garners compliments. I'm eager to hear about your experiences with striped clothing. Have you discovered particular styles that resonate more with you? Share your insights in the comments below. Remember, true style transcends age. It's all about donning what makes you feel your absolute best. Overwhelming tropical vibes filled the room as Susan, a lively 72-year-old from Florida, stepped into my consulting space. She donned what she referred to as her vacation uniform, a loose-fitting tunic adorned with bright tropical prints featuring palm trees, exotic flowers, and colorful birds, all vying for attention. I thought it would make me look fun and energetic, she sighed, but my granddaughter says it's a bit much. Let's delve into tropical prints, those vibrant patterns that offer a promise of vacation vibes for our wardrobes. while they can certainly be cheerful and captivating. It's thrilling when these prints merge a multitude of elements: large palm leaves, hibiscus flowers, tropical birds, and fruits, all in vibrant colors. However, they can overshadow our innate elegance. It's akin to attempting to encapsulate an entire Hawaiian luau within a single garment. The difficulty lies not only in the intricate patterns but also in how these striking prints can dominate our presence as we grow older. Our unique radiance deserves to be highlighted, yet these elaborate tropical scenes often steal the show. Many of my clients express feeling overshadowed by the abundance of palm fronds. Paradise birds, along with these prints, often come in synthetic fabrics that aren't as comfortable for mature skin, especially in warmer weather. Here's the wonderful secret I shared with Susan: you can still embrace tropical style without disappearing into a jungle of prints. The key is choosing simplified tropical patterns that focus on one or two elements rather than the entire rainforest. A white blouse with elegant navy palm leaves or a dress featuring just delicate orchids in soft blues and greens can give you that tropical feel. While embracing elegance, I'd like to offer some practical styling advice that resonates well for women in our demographic. If you have an affinity for tropical prints, consider selecting items where the pattern contrasts with a neutral backdrop. Shades like white, beige, or navy are particularly effective. Limit the tropical print to a single element of your ensemble, opting for solid and uncomplicated pieces elsewhere. A tropical print blouse, for instance, complements classic white trousers or a navy skirt beautifully. Enhance your resort-ready appearance with natural-toned accessories, such as a straw bag or bamboo bangles, to achieve a polished finish. Overboard, Susan now swears by her new approach to tropical style. She chose an elegant shift dress with a pattern of scattered palm leaves in soft sage green on a white background. "Now I feel sophisticated while still keeping that vacation spirit," she tells me. And the best part? I get compliments instead of concerned looks from my grandkids. Remember, expressing your love for tropical style isn't about wearing every paradise element at once. It's about choosing prints that enhance your natural elegance while letting your personality shine. Let your personality shine through. How do you feel about tropical prints? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your vacation style stories. Picture this charming scene from my consultation room last month. Patricia, a retired teacher from Chicago at 70, brought in her favorite polka dot dress that she'd worn to countless school events. "I've always loved polka dots," she said with a nostalgic smile, "but now when I wear this dress with its tiny dots, I feel like I'm wearing my old classroom curtains." We're talking about those sweet memories. Tiny polka dots that seem to multiply endlessly across fabrics, those familiar patterns that resemble confetti scattered too thin. While these minute dots might appear classic and feminine, when they become too small and crowded together, they can create a dizzying effect that fails to honor our mature elegance. It's akin to attempting to read fine print without your reading glasses. After years of working with wonderful women our age, I've discovered that tiny, busy polka dots can render an outfit looking dated rather than timeless. When the dots are too small and closely packed, they generate a visual noise that can be exhausting to behold. These intricate patterns often distract from what truly matters: your radiant smile and the confidence shining in your eyes. But fear not, I'm not suggesting you abandon your fondness for polka dots. Let me share what proved to be a fantastic solution for Patricia. We discovered a stunning navy dress adorned with medium-sized white dots, spaced just right. The transformation was striking. She felt both sophisticated and playful, and her joy was palpable. "I can actually see the dots without my glasses." Here's my favorite way to style polka dots for women our age. Look for patterns where the dots are about the size of a nickel or quarter, with breathing room between them. These larger dots create a more modern, elegant look that's both fun and sophisticated. I love pairing a polka dot blouse with solid-colored pants or a skirt in complementary neutral tones. For example, a black and white polka dot top looks stunning with crisp white pants or a classic black skirt. Want to know a clever styling tip? For a chic touch, layer a solid colored cardigan or blazer over your polka dot piece. It instantly frames the pattern and elevates your look. Patricia now pairs her new polka dot dress with a cream cardigan for church and family gatherings, and she expresses that she has never felt more elegantly put together. Remember, wearing polka dots at any age isn't about following trends, it's about selecting patterns that instill confidence and joy. Just last week, Patricia shared, "I don't just wear my dots now, I own them." Isn't that the essence of style? We should all reflect on our fashion choices, and I would love to hear your stories about polka dots. Have you discovered a specific size or spacing of dots that boosts your confidence? Please share your experiences in the comments below. Let's support one another in finding the joy of wearing dots that delight rather than overwhelm. For instance, a spirited 75-year-old from Atlanta approached me, holding her beloved leopard print dress, which she had worn to every special occasion for years. "My daughter thinks it's a bit too." She confided in me, expressing her reluctance to relinquish her favorite spots entirely. Her dilemma resonates with many of us: how to embrace animal prints without allowing them to overshadow our essence. We're referring to those striking animal prints, the ones adorned with neon-bright leopard spots, oversized zebra stripes, or tiger patterns in unnatural hues. While animal prints possess a timeless quality, when they become overly bold or artificial, they risk overshadowing our inherent elegance instead of complementing it. It's akin to attempting to maintain a subtle presence amidst a cacophony. Engaging in a discussion amidst the lively sounds of a brass band, the issue with bold animal prints transcends their vibrancy. As we mature, our essence evolves into something more polished and elegant. Those striking, synthetic animal patterns often clash with our innate grace rather than enhancing it. Numerous clients express that they feel as though they are donning a costume instead of showcasing their true style. However, there's a thrilling revelation I conveyed: animal prints can indeed be harmonious with our aesthetic. It all hinges on selecting the appropriate ones. We discovered a stunning silk scarf adorned with a delicate leopard print in gentle browns and beiges. The pattern was present, yet it whispered rather than shouted. "Now this feels like me," she smiled, embodying elegance with a hint of wildness. Allow me to share some practical styling tips that resonate beautifully for women in our age group. Instead of opting for an all-over animal print, consider integrating it through refined accessories or thoughtfully selected pieces. A leopard print belt can elevate a simple black dress, while a classic zebra print silk blouse pairs wonderfully with solid colors. Colored pants can create the perfect balance. Natural muted tones work better than artificial colors. Think soft browns, gentle taupes, and warm blacks. Grace now has a collection of what she calls her refined willed side pieces. Her favorite is a beautiful cheetah print cardigan in subtle browns that she wears over simple outfits. It adds just the right amount of sass without going overboard. She tells me she even found a lovely animal print scarf that brings life to her basic black dresses. Remember, ladies, wearing animal prints can elevate your style. Prints transcend age. They are about selecting patterns that instill confidence and sophistication. As Grace often says, a hint of leopard adds intrigue to life, and isn't that the essence of style? I'm eager to hear your stories about animal prints. Have you discovered ways to weave these patterns into your wardrobe that evoke both elegance and a sense of adventure? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's inspire one another to embrace our wild side with a touch more sophistication. 5 Tiny Busy Patterns. Jean, an elegant 73-year-old. Last spring, a friend from Seattle gifted me a closet full of small floral print dresses. She explained that she thought smaller prints would be more age-appropriate, but somehow they make me feel like I'm fading into the wallpaper. Her story resonates with many women our age who have been misled by the notion that smaller patterns are inherently more suitable for mature women. Let's discuss those tiny crowded patterns, the ones where small flowers, geometric shapes, or abstract designs are packed so tightly together that they almost blur before your eyes. There are those prints that require you to stand quite close to discern the actual pattern. While they may appear safe or conservative, they often introduce a visual complexity that undermines our style objectives. After years of experience with women in our demographic, I've found that when patterns are overly small and densely packed, they can inadvertently age us instead of enhancing our appearance. These intricate prints can generate a visual noise that distracts from our natural presence, especially as our eyesight evolves and these detailed patterns become harder to appreciate. Can become visually tiring not just for us but for others looking at them. However, here's a wonderful solution I shared with Jan. Choosing prints where the elements have room to breathe can actually make us look and feel more vibrant. We found her a dress with medium-sized blooms spaced gracefully apart on a light background. "I feel like I've stepped out of the shadows and into the light," she said, beaming at her reflection. Let me share some practical styling advice that works beautifully for women our age. Look for patterns where you can clearly distinguishing design elements can enhance visual appeal without causing chaos. Medium-sized florals, spaced geometric patterns, or abstract prints with clear definition can create interest without overwhelming the viewer. A useful guideline is that if you have to squint to see the pattern clearly, it's likely too small. Jean now adheres to what she refers to as her clarity rule. When shopping, she opts for prints where each element is roughly the size of a quarter, ensuring there's clear space around it. Her latest favorite is a blouse adorned with scattered geometric shapes, which she pairs with solid colors. Pants have become a statement, and people actually notice me now, not just my clothes. She shares this with satisfaction, reminding us that the goal isn't to blend into our patterns but to allow them to enhance our natural presence. As Jean discovered, the right print can help us stand out in the best possible way. She articulates it perfectly. "Now I wear the print instead of letting it wear me." I'd love to hear your experiences with patterns. Have you found certain sizes or spacings that boost your confidence? Share your stories in the comments below. Your insights might be invaluable. Exactly what another woman needs to hear: 6 high contrast prints. Martha, a dynamic 71-year-old from Dallas, visited me wearing what she called her happy dress, a print mixing bright red, electric blue, and neon yellow. "I love bright colors," she explained, "but my friend said it's too jarring. Now, am I too old for bold colors?" Her question touches on a common concern: how to wear colorful prints while maintaining elegance as we age. We're talking about those prints that combine highly contrasting colors. Think sharp black with neon pink or electric blue paired with bright orange can create a striking visual impact, but this vibrant combination may overshadow our inherent glow. It's akin to cranking the brightness on your television to its peak. Sometimes, a softer approach yields a more pleasing image. The issue with high-contrast prints extends beyond mere aesthetics. As our skin tone naturally mellows over time, these bold color pairings can cast harsh shadows and draw focus to features we might prefer to downplay. Many women express this sentiment to me. Bold prints can often create a sense of being overwhelmed instead of feeling empowered. I shared a liberating solution with Martha: you can embrace color and patterns in more harmonious combinations. We discovered a beautiful dress that mixed deep teal and soft coral, still colorful, but the colors complemented each other rather than clashed. This combination feels vibrant yet sophisticated. Martha expressed that it felt like she had upgraded from shouting to singing. Here are some practical styling tips that are perfect for our age group. Seek out prints that blend colors harmoniously. Similar intensity, for example dusty rose with sage green or navy with warm burgundy. These combinations create interest without overwhelming. Martha now loves wearing a print that blends soft blues and lavender, which she says brings out her eyes while flattering her skin tone. Remember ladies, wearing colorful prints isn't about age, it's about finding the right harmony that makes you feel confident and radiant. As Martha now says, "I don't need neon colors to shine, my smile does that for me." I'd love to hear your thoughts on colorful prints can evoke such a sense of beauty. Have you found any color combinations that resonate with you? I invite you to share your experiences in the comments below so we can explore our color journeys together. Take, for instance, Eleanor, a creative 68-year-old retired art teacher from Boston. She approached me wearing what she called her museum-inspired blouse, an abstract print filled with swirls, splashes, and random shapes in a vibrant array of colors. "I want to stay artistic," she sighed, "but lately, I feel like I'm wearing a Jackson Pollock painting that's in conflict with my style." Natural elegance invites us to consider the busy abstract prints that resemble an artist's palette bursting onto fabric. While these artistic patterns can be thrilling, an excess of chaos, marked by random shapes, irregular lines, and clashing colors, can lead to visual confusion instead of artistic sophistication. It's akin to attempting to appreciate every painting in a gallery simultaneously. The challenge with overly chaotic abstract prints extends beyond mere aesthetics. It also influences our presence as we mature, shaping our style over time. As we evolve toward a more refined elegance, it's important to recognize how busy patterns can sometimes overshadow our natural grace, making it difficult for others to appreciate our face and personality. Many of my clients express that these prints leave them feeling lost in chaos rather than confidently artistic. However, there's an exciting solution to this dilemma. I recently shared with Eleanor that abstract prints can indeed be effective when they are structured and intentional. We discovered a stunning silk blouse adorned with an abstract pattern of geometric shapes in coordinated blues and grays. This choice exudes sophistication. Art radiated from her as she shared her favorite styling advice for women of our age who appreciate artistic prints. Seek out abstract patterns that exhibit a clear sense of organization, perhaps flowing curves or structured geometric shapes within a coordinated color palette. Eleanor now offers her art gallery collection, featuring refined abstract prints that she expertly pairs with solid colored basics. Her favorite piece is a tunic adorned with an abstract pattern reminiscent of mandarin, yet in softer, more flattering hues. Remember, ladies, expressing your unique style is essential. Expressing your artistic side through fashion transcends the mere act of donning bold prints. It involves selecting patterns that elevate your inherent elegance while reflecting your imaginative essence. As Eleanor beautifully puts it, my wardrobe resembles a collection of thoughtfully curated art pieces rather than mere sketches tucked away in a storage room. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you convey your artistic flair through fashion? I am eager to hear your unique style narratives. As we delve into these 7 prints, keep in mind that it's not about abandoning the patterns you cherish, but rather about making intentional choices. Those that elevate your inherent grace, whether it's swapping tiny polka dots for more refined patterns or chaotic abstracts for artistic geometry. Subtle adjustments can significantly impact your appearance and self-perception. Begin by experimenting with one new print this week. Perhaps consider that broader striped blouse or the elegantly arranged floral design we talked about. Your confidence will blossom with each deliberate decision you embrace. I invite you to share your print transformation experiences in the comments below. I truly enjoy hearing how these suggestions resonate with you. Remember to subscribe for next week's video, where I'll unveil the 5 most flattering necklines for women over 60. Together, let's keep celebrating style at every age.